Hello again, this is Jason. We are on our way to the Bisti Badlands in northwestern New Mexico. The Bisti Badlands is a 45,000 acre wilderness. It's there to protect really cool geological features and paleontological resources, including petrified wood and fossils that are found there. It's basically an eroded area of badlands, colorful hoodoos, and a lot of really neat things to see in those badlands. It is located about 36 miles south of Farmington, New Mexico, off of highway or route, I guess it's New Mexico State Highway 371, and then you can turn east onto County Road 7297 and just follow the signs. Once you get to Bisti Badlands, keep in mind there is no cover out there at all. There are no trees. You're completely exposed from start to finish. What that means is the sun's going to be beating down on you the entire time you're there. So the best time to hike this is in the spring and the fall. And keep in mind when you're hiking, the one thing that we did discover that they don't tell you, it gets hotter in the canyons than the actual air temperature that your car tells you it is when you're on your way there. It's probably 10, 15 degrees warmer in those canyons once those rocks absorb the heat of the sun, the energy from the sun, I guess you could say. And there are no trails out there either, so keep that in mind. You just take off like you're seeing right now. There's no defined trails. And there's a bunch of different sections of Bisti Badlands that you can explore. A good idea is to download a map of the supposed trail from All Trails. That will keep you on trail. Their little trail is really good. And there's no cell service out there either, so keep that in mind. You'll want to download your map from All Trails or whatever you use before you go out there. And it's easy to get lost out there too. I'll warn you that right now. Since there's no defined trail, you can get into these canyons and you become so just overwhelmed and like, oh my God, that's so awesome. Look at all this. Next thing you know, you don't know what direction you're pointing, where you came from, because it all looks the same like this when you're down there. What direction am I pointing there? It's hard to tell. But a couple things to keep in mind when you go down there is there's the Chuska Mountains out to the west. So remember that, the mountain range, when you climb up to the top of one of these hills, you can see the mountain range off to the west. And then another is there's a large wash right there. You could see all the people on it. There's a really large wash that goes right through the Bisti Badlands. If you end up lost, find your way down to the wash and walk toward those Chuska Mountains. You'll either come out onto Highway 371 or the parking lot if you go the right way. But either way, if you get lost, head west and you'll hit the highway pretty quickly. This place is kid and dog friendly. It's perfect for a teenager that wants to explore. We had a teenager with us. They're free to roam and go anywhere. You don't have to stay on trail because you can't really see a defined trail. And they love exploring little canyons and climbing up and looking at the top, looking down on you from the tops of wherever hoodoos or hills you're near. But keep an eye on them because it's unsure footing. And it is easy for them to get disoriented and lost too, so keep that in mind. The best way to approach Bisti is to break it up into multiple trips, because Bisti is in multiple different sections. There's no way you're going to see everything in the first go-around. We only explored the southern portion. There's a southern portion, there's a northwest portion, there's a northeast part of it. There's all sorts of different areas you can take different day trips and explore. There's no toilets there, so keep that in mind. Actually, there's a vault toilet, but no running water or anything like that, so you'll want to bring your own water. Trying to think of what else you'll want to know before you get there. We started at the south entrance. There's a couple different entrances off of 371. What you're looking at here is access from the south entrance. And there is primitive camping allowed. It's a 14-day limit, but I can't imagine anybody spending 14 days in the Bisti Badlands, although I guess it's possible. It's 45,000 acres, so there's a ton of it to explore. And you probably want to do what we did. We stayed in Farmington, which is 36 miles to the north. Farmington is a pretty decent sized town. It has everything you'll need. Or it's about an hour. Farmington's probably an hour to an hour and a half south of Durango, Colorado. Most people have heard of Durango. Few people have heard of Farmington. And we're a member of hotels.com. And that helps us out with the hotel cost, because if you're a member of hotels.com, I'll let you in on a little secret on this one. They give you members only rates for hotels.com. You get emailed for certain specials that pop up many months ahead of time. When you get that email, jump on it and get yourself a motel for a $30, $40, $50, $60 discount. And at Best Western, we use Best Western, their app. They allow stacking of multiple different promotions. So on our trip, we got a couple of different rooms that were actually free because we were able to stack different promotions on top of each other. And I might have told you also, I don't know if I said it or not, pets are allowed in here. But again, keep them on a leash and just do the right thing. That's pretty much it. I hope you enjoy these videos. And if you have any more questions, feel free to ask in the comment section below, and I will certainly answer them. But this was a wonderful hike. It's unique. It's unlike anything you're going to find anywhere else. And like you can see right now, you can see how quickly it changes. It changes from a black to a red, and then you move over, and then the right is yellow landscape. It's pretty amazing. I hope you enjoy this, and I will see you in our next episode as we cross the border into Arizona and explore slot canyons and all sorts of fun stuff over there. Go all around me right now. Bisti Badlands, flat top region. That's something you see every day. Right here, this almost looks like we're walking on the moon or something. It's just so unusual. Another thing I want to point out is how quick the landscape changes here. We've gone from that, looks like surface of the moon type of landscape, and bam, here we are. More of these interesting hoodoos and rock formations. entered the region of Bisti known as the Cracked Eggs. Some really unique formations called cracked eggs for obvious reasons. We've reached the end of the earth. It might just drop off flat from here. Just kidding. After about 5 miles, the sunlight's intense. Not as much being said right now. It's kind of a brutal walk back to the car. You can see different groups of hikers. Everybody's a lot less energetic than they were 3 or 4 hours ago. We made it, we're done. Woohoo!
You did it, Max, good job!
5 miles.
Woohoo! There's Jason and Mason. We all made it, even Darcy. Yay!
There was no shade, very little breeze down in the wash. How long were we on that? About 4 hours?